Alright, so this video will be a playthrough of my level for our graphic exam. So let's begin. You've just been on an adventure when you arrive to this town with all your pockets and backpacks full of loot. And this town greets you with a nice entrance under this bridge. And you can see a very nice windmill standing in the distance on the little hill over there. Must be important, right? Also, this little kid greets you with a welcoming gift to the village. Very kind of him. But when you keep going forward, you notice your money bag is gone. That's weird, you just had it on you. The townsman waves you over. He tells you the little boy you just talked to is a famous pickpocketer in the village, and he ran that way with my money. So, of course, we want to go after him. But I also placed this market here in the beginning of the level, because most of the time after adventure you want to sell all your items and buy some new stuff and upgrades. So it's very great to have the market or vendors in the beginning of the level, so the player don't have to run around with a lot of loot, he just wants to sell. It's pretty nice to get that off your mind early. So let's continue up these nice stairs. Now we are on the wall, the village wall that guards the village from the outside threats. And over here we can see some children playing, but none of these children seems to be the one greeted you at the entrance. So you turn around, you look around, and over there in the distance you can see him running. He's not actually on the screen, just imagine him running away. So you chase after him. Actually, if you turn to the left here, there's a stable, which later on you can buy a horse. And this way is just the village with this particular building, which you can later buy, and it's placed in the center of the village. So if the player buys his house, he can have the most optimal paths every way around town by being in the middle. So he doesn't have to run all the way over the town to reach a specific vendor store or quest giver. And I place this house up here, so you would run into this person who's gonna be an important NPC later in the game. He's gonna give you a quest, and he's also gonna tell you the boy ran that way, so you know you're on the right path. Also, he's placed closely to your own house. Go over this bridge, you will see a weird rock formation. You wonder what's that rock? Very interesting. Why is it so big? Seems to be a normal rock, nothing special. But this building over there behind the hill is also different from other houses, but you can't really get a good look at it. We'll need further investigation. And then I placed the blacksmith up here on the hill, so you would also naturally run into him. And he will be giving you upgrades, weapons, spells, any kind of stuff you can need as a player. If you walk down these stairs and continue over here, you will actually have a house close by in the center of the village. Like I said, it's specifically this village. That's why it also houses a little stable if you would buy the horse. We continue on our path, and getting up this staircase, we can actually see an orphanage over there with some children, a woman, and what's this? The child. Seems to be the child who stole your money. Yes, it is indeed the child who stole your money. The woman gives you your money back, and the kid say he's sorry, he apologizes for stealing your money. If you want now, you could actually go down this little nice staircase and back to the market quickly, sell your items before heading up to the windmill. But I'm just gonna continue up to the windmill. Going up the windmill here, we're actually gonna find the chief of the village. He will also be a quest giver for the main quest. That's why he's also placed up here on a more important position. We can see down the whole village. It just makes sense to put the person in charge on the top. And if we go down the hill down here, we can actually see the actual house we saw before with a better look. It seems a bit different though, and there's actually a child over here hiding behind the bushes. And if you approach him and talk with him, he can tell you there's an evil witch that lives there, or a woman who says she's not a witch, but this kid have seen her use magic. And if you want, you can enter the witch's house and talk with her, buy stuff from her, interact with her. But you could also enter these mines over here, which you thought were just a big rock, but actually it was a house. It was a slow reveal by hiding the door earlier before, and when you go down here, you can actually see what it's supposed to be. But that is the end of my level. Nothing more to see. A quick overview could be in order. And yes, that sums up my playthrough level of my level. Thank you for watching and listening.